Hi YouTube, long time no see. Today I'll make a video about my experience traveling in Bulgaria. I don't know if I'm going to be able to squeeze everything into one single video, but I'll try to keep it short. If I do get over 10 minutes, maybe I'll make a second video so that it would be in two parts. Thank you. Bulgaria, oh, by far my favorite country for traveling, for many reasons, and I would like to share my experience in Bulgaria. So, lately I've been traveling, and I would like to share with you how I travel now. Now, I just when I want to travel to a country or to two or three countries, I just book my flights for my flights. Yeah, round trip, but not really round trip. This time it was going to Bulgaria and returning from Turkey, so it's not round trip. But yeah, two separate flights. And then I just booked 2 nights in Bulgaria, my first city in Bulgaria, two hotel nights. It was in a city called Burgas. Burgas is a Bulgarian city on the Black Sea coast. Um, Before going to Bulgaria, I didn't know anything about this country, and I wanted to discover Bulgaria because I met. Maybe you can watch one of my um previous videos, but it's in Turkish because I met some Turkish people who are born in Bulgaria, so they can speak both languages. And I was interested in Bulgarian culture, and I started to learn Bulgarian before going to the country. And actually, it was the best thing I did before traveling to this Eastern European country. It's to learn the language. 5 months to learn basic Bulgarian. It's not an easy language, Bulgarian, but a very beautiful language. And I got there by plane, not so far from here to there. And I got to Burgas. First impression was that Burgas, the airport was very clean and people are very relaxed in Bulgaria. Like, people are cleaning the ground, and when they are a little bit like, oh, they want to rest, they just sit and speak with other people. You don't really see that in airports like big airports like London Heathrow, or I don't know, or what was it in Germany, Frankfurt am Main. You don't really see that. And first impression was that, wow, Bulgarian people physically are so beautiful. I cannot. I was like, wow, all men and women are so beautiful in Bulgaria. They have a special type. They are not completely European, not completely Asian, not even Turkish, like a mixture of everything, and that's really beautiful in Bulgaria. So, and afterward, I was at the passport control, and as you know, I always travel with my family, and my mom told me, you should speak in Bulgarian. It's you'll only speak in Bulgarian in Bulgaria, and I told her, what if the official asked me some stuff in Bulgarian and I cannot reply, and it's kind of a problem at the border, and I was like, oh, I'll let it to another day. But the same day, I got to the airport, and I didn't have any plan to. I didn't know exactly how to go to the hotel because it was the first time, and I did not want to ride a taxi. I wanted to travel like a Bulgarian. So I remember we asked information at the information desk, but still I asked in English. I relied a little bit on English. I know I shouldn't do that. And then we went out, went through the exit, and we did not find the bus stop. So, and my mom said, "Please, you learn 5 months Bulgarian, Bulgarian. You now should use it." And I said, "Okay, let's use some phrases I learned in Asimo or some bits of sentences." And I went over there, and there were some stewardesses, and I just said, "Здравейте, бихте ли ми каже къде се намира спирка за автобус 15?" And she said something I did not really understand what she said, but she was just pointing to there, and I knew that the bus stop was there, and I was really astonished how I could like utter those sentences. I never uttered those sentences, but experience have shown that my experience have shown that if you prepare the language maybe 5 months to 7 months and you go to the country, everything is going so fast and you just need to speak, and that the confidence is key. And language learning, confidence is really key, and not being shy to speak. I went in the bus, and we went on the we rode the bus, and it was nice. We could see some houses of the Black Sea coast in Burgas. It's a city of maybe 200,000 inhabitants, so it's not too crowded. It's okay. Yeah, I went to the hotel and spoke to the reception in Bulgarian. I was like, "Здравейте, имаме резервация," and she said, "Okay," and she told me something like, "Има избор за закуска," and I was like, "What?" Закуска, and um, then she told me in English that you could choose your breakfast in the restaurant. I said, okay, not in the restaurant, in the hotel. And I was like, we had a menu to choose for the next day, but I was like not choosing which breakfast. I was like, domati is tomato, yaitza is egg. I was like studying the menu. It's kind of very cool. And the person at the reception, the lady at the reception, is very cool. She was half Bulgarian, half Ukrainian. So it's actually really cool because she was a little bit shy, but always she was ready to help me if I wanted to learn some Bulgarian, even in Russian she could speak because she was half Ukrainian, half Bulgarian. So there are a lot of Russian tourists in Bulgaria. We notice it. Russian people, I don't really know them because Russia is a big country, and there are many, many different people, many different ethnicities, and I don't know. Russia is actually a very, very interesting country. Uh, and I noticed something in Bulgaria. English is not playing a big role in that part of the world. Like Russian is maybe 15 times more used and more like, how should I say? It's the English of Eastern European country. I kind of felt it like that. Knowing some Russian and going to those countries is pretty useful. Um, since Russian was it was compulsory to learn Russian in, I don't know, secondary or elementary school. But now the younger generation do not really speak Russian. They learn like more Western European languages like English, German, or maybe a little bit French, but not that much. Um, yeah, in 10 minutes let's keep it on until 15, and then I'll shoot the second part. So, Burgas, really nice city. I really recommend you to go to Burgas because it's a small city. You can do anything you want by just walking and not always with a bus. And people are very nice in Burgas, really nice. I met some Bulgarian, and every time I would go to a shop and say Dobar den, it means hello, Dobar den, everyone was smiling to me like Dobar den. And I think it's the Balkan spirit, you know, Balkanic countries, they are very happy, and not all countries, maybe it's different in Serbia. I don't know. I've never been to Serbia, but that was amazing how people react. Like Lisa, Dobar den, and everyone is Dobar den, and then you just say Kak si dnes, how are you today? And they speak a lot about Burgas, about their travels to Italy, and they say, "Oh, Rome is cool," and all that stuff. It's really easy to get to know Bulgarian people. And I remember one day it was raining like cats and dogs, and we were in jewelry store, and people were like outside, and the people like working in the jewelry store, they just called all the people outside, and they said, come, come, come. Oh, and babies, foreigners, all Bulgarians, and all people gathered in that small shop, and we were talking. It was kind of very cool. Rain was, yeah, it was still raining, but not so hard. So we went out, and my mom went to was looking for an umbrella, and she found someone selling umbrellas on the street, and she was pointing to an umbrella and asking if she could see it, and the man was looking at the umbrella, and then strangely he was looking at the sky like that, and I was wondering why he was looking at the sky, and then he said, "It's not raining anymore. You don't need to buy this umbrella." And Bulgarian people are very, how should I say, mm, money is not everything in Bulgaria. People are considered as very important, so you can see it by these small details. And also there were some I don't know how you call that in English, but like big plastic box for like plastic dustbin for all types of waste, and it was like there, and we were walking, and there are some people who are cleaning those big dustbins, and we walked just next to it, and that specific person was waiting for us to be further to open it. So Bulgarian people are very nice in certain ways. They know how to act to let you feel at ease. And what should I say more about Burgas? Burgas, I really like that city. Just too bad my Bulgarian was not that good, but I could speak with people, and I spoke with people selling watches, people selling, I don't know, a lot of stuff, and I do think Bulgarian people are very friendly. I don't know, you can feel it right away. And okay, let's make a second part because I'm reaching 15 minutes. Thanks, and I hope you enjoy my videos about traveling, and see you in the next part. Thank you.